Howdy folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. I just watched a wonderful video from Sensible Prepper. Okay, I don't know if it's clickbait or he doesn't know. Back in 2016, me and 20 other people were arguing about using a dehumidifier for water. And I told them no. Because a lot of people isn't old and a lot of people hasn't studied survival like Uncle Al has. Okay? It's not a good idea. Okay? It's dangerous and stupid. Now a lot of people give me excuses. I tell them, drink, do what you have to do, prepare the water and drink it for a week. Okay? They'll find you and your channel's closed. Why? Because you died. It's the same thing with the argument with pool water. Okay? Because people are stupid. Okay? Scooch isn't stupid. He probably thinks it's a good idea. It isn't. Dehumidifiers are not designed for human consumption. Okay, if you read the little label on the bottom, not for human consumption. Okay? This is a VR for Sensible Prepper. Scooch. Alright? I like his stuff. No on dehumidifier water. Okay, this is good for a guy who has 2 strokes. Again, okay, this comes up a lot of prepper channels, and I kind of look at them. Fine, do your stuff, drink it for a week, see what happens. They're in the hospital, doing osmosis, kidney damage, getting your blood pumped out. Okay, I forgot the word for it. It's all humidifiers are made in China. They have a heavy metal problem. Now, a lot of HVAC people think it's fine, no problem. It wasn't designed for it. I know 5 HVAC guys on cruise ship got arrested and served time in prison because the company thought it saved them money. They don't have to fill up the stainless steel tanks for water if they recycle their HVAC system water sources. They boiled it, they filter it during the 90s. What happened? We had massive heavy level poisoning and Legionnaire's disease. Okay? Get that through your little skulls. Okay, this is the common part. Drink it for a week. Find out if you have to go get dialysis at the local store or liver correction problems. I don't forget the solution for that one. But anyway, again, made in China. Heavy metal problem. Okay? They use lead, chromium, a lot of nasty stuff in these humidifiers. I said this in 2016 and I'll tell it again. Okay? Not designed for human consumption. Okay? 3. He did a bacteria count, okay? It's like, all right, you know these are breeding grounds for viruses. So a roll boil, you have to get a temperature of 218 degrees, and in combination with the heavy metal problem, you made a toxic soup. Okay? Legionnaire's disease, that killed a lot of old people with deficient immunity systems, and like that couple who died and their child died on that one cruise ship. That cost that cruise line a lot of money. That's why you don't hear American Cruise Line anymore. Okay? You have to get professional testing on these water batches. You take a quart of water from your humidifier. You take it to a professional lab, have it tested. That cost, back in my days in 2016, it cost $200. I get excited when this comes up. $225 for professional testing. Okay? Today it's $575 to test your water from the dehumidifier. That's stupid. Get a professionally made solar condenser. Okay? Made in America. All parts are FDA approved. Made for human consumption. Okay? I have a friend of mine. I use his ice machine. Why? Because he has a solar condenser. And I get a lot of free ice. It doesn't cost him a penny. Plus, he has a mineral tablet inserter to add minerals to the water. Okay? Basically, it's distilled water. What you're getting from a dehumidifier is toxic waste. I tell a lot of people, unfiltered, go water your garden with it. Go water a test plant. Test plant A, regular water. Test plant B, dehumidifier water, and see which one dies first. Easy test. Okay? If you want to make sure, you drink it for a week. Do all the things you have to do to it, and then drink it for a week. Then dialysis time, and then you die. Okay? Simple like that. It's not rocket science. You can get a professionally made solar condenser. I live in the desert area. I did the research. Okay? It doesn't cost that much. 6 panels on the roof, a control board. It goes to a water filter and a mineralizer, which puts mineral back in the water, and goes into the ice machine. Not rocket science. So anyway, to that video. Tired. I give it the Reindeer Award. Okay? Again, do not drink water from a dehumidifier. I don't care if you're dying. You could live without water for 3 days. And if you're in North Carolina and you can't find water, God help you. Okay? Good luck and God bless. All right? This is a VR for Sensible Prepper. Do better research. And you get a solar condenser made for drinking water. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. God bless and good luck. It's 2025 reality shock time.